Well, thanks so much, everybody, for coming to this system sessions. I'm really happy to have all of you here. Kind of communicates to me, too, that a lot of you are interested in Canva and some of this new technology that's coming out with AI and kind of what's going on with it and what the big trends are and reasons why we should consider using it. And different aspects like that. So I've taken a lot of time to dig deep on just a whole bunch of different tools that are out now, a part of which are a lot of new Canva features that are coming. So on my screen right now, you can see that Canva is actually doing a like a live training today. I think it's around 11 a.m., but they are going to be covering a lot of new technology and functionality that they are going to be launching. Now, the reason why this is happening, and I don't know if anybody has been following latest tech trends or not, but there have been a lot of AI companies coming out of the woodwork, and a lot of them have been launching. Some examples that I can give you are like ChatGPT. And there's other ones that I have open that I've kind of been following myself, like stunning.so. This one is kind of like a website builder generator. Copy.ai is a lot similar to ChatGPT. And then you have ones that are like Galileo AI, which can also kind of get designs based off of what you prompt that AI to give you. So there's just a lot of technology happening, especially within our industry, all industries, in fact. And I know that it brings up kind of some objections, because I hear a lot of people out here in today's world just saying, AI is going to replace human connection. We should all be scared and afraid of it, things like that. I'm not going to get into a lot of those objections. The only thing that I will say is it's here. It's not going anywhere. I think that everybody should at least know about it, know how to use it. And you can use technology for good. You can use technology for bad. But when it comes to AI, at the end of the day, in my opinion, people can say that, yeah, it's going to replace that human connection. You're going to see things now on a marketing level where you're not going to know if it was written by AI or by a person. And what I would challenge people with that is you're never going to replace the human connection, like face-to-face interactions, being in front of them, building relationships that way. So yeah, as much as you can use AI and these kind of tools to help you on a marketing level or any aspect really of your business, you also want to keep layering yourself in there. You want people to see you. You want to still be in front of people with yourself. And that way you're kind of curbing that objection of, is this AI? Is this not? Because there are a lot of crazy tools that are coming that are just going to blow your mind. So let's dive into some of this functionality for those of you who don't know. This was also a big topic at R4, everything AI, what's coming, how to use it, things like that. And I was actually really surprised that not a lot of people knew about Canva's AI functionality or what's coming in Canva. Now, I will say I have a Canva Pro account, so a lot of this functionality comes through that pro service. I don't know if these functionalities will be on their free service or not, but for me, I'm a huge proponent of Canva. I totally think it's worth the yearly membership. I think it's $120 a year, and it's amazing. So I'm just a huge fan for what that's worth. So anyway, if you guys want to jump into Canva's training, you can register on the site. They're going to go through a lot of what's coming that is going to be competitive with some of these AI tools. So who here is familiar with ChatGPT or uses it? Anybody? You can use the chat box too. Okay. Well, for those of you who don't know what ChatGPT is, I'm going to cover that real quickly. You can access ChatGPT at openai.com/blog/ChatGPT and just hit try ChatGPT, and it'll pop you in to a screen that looks like this. Now, what this technology is it's an AI-based technology. So what you do is you can literally write in here, like, for example, I would like a social media post for an open house on Sunday from 12 to 3 with hashtags, and it will write it for you. You can do, write me an email reply back to this client based off of this email, and it will write it for you. I mean, there's so many ideas here that you can like get keywords and hashtags and, any kind of writing needs that you need, it will write it for you. Now, the biggest thing with Chat GPT that a lot of people don't understand is your search results are going to be based off of what you provide this system, which means that the better the prompt that you're giving it, the better the reply is going to be, or the better result that you're going to have. So again, I've been learning lots about prompts and how to, word things in a way that it's getting you back the most results that you're looking for based off of the responses. So before I get into just kind of showing you guys Chat GPT, though, I want to show you Canva's option first. So when you get into Canva and you logged in, you're going to be on your dashboard that's similar to this with like all your designs and all your things. And you're going to see this new option that says doc, okay, which is basically like Canva's Word document where you can go in and you can type up whatever you're wanting to type up. So if you click on that and you go in, you'll be directed to a document basically, and you can start typing out. But you also have this plus icon. When you hit this plus icon, you have lots of functionality in here, but the biggest one is called Magic Write. So when you click on Magic Write, again, it is an AI-based software prompt on the back end of Canva now. I did notice the other day when I was in a design that I don't know how I did it, so I got to still figure it out. But even in a design now, if you have like text box, you might get this option. And that might be one of the new functionality features that's coming too, is that you can do Magic Write in all of your designs now versus going into Canva Doc. But anyway, the way to do this is you hit that plus icon and then you basically just prompt the system what you want it to say. So for example, we can do, let's see, write a Facebook post with hashtags for an open house at 123 Main Street on Saturday from 1 to 3 p.m. and include a call to action. Okay, just something simple. And once you type out kind of what you want it to say, just hit enter. And then it'll give you what you've asked for it. So it gave me this one: don't miss out on our open house at 123 Main Street this Saturday from 1 to 3 p.m. Come see this stunning property and imagine yourself living here, and then all the hashtags that you need. And then you can mold and shape that, or you can re-prompt it to give you something else. I did this one the other day. Let's do another one. I did write an email to an employee for a 30-day check-in with questions. See what happens. Boom. Dear employee, I hope this email finds you well. Got a few questions. Gives me questions, gives me feedback, gives me calls to action, gives me my signature. So again, I just copy and paste that into my email, change anything that I want to change, and send it. So, those are a few examples of how you can use Magic Write in Canva. I mean, really, like literally the possibilities are endless. I've had this write me emails. I've had this write me social posts. I've had this write me hashtags. Like you could do Magic Write trending hashtags for real estate today. There's some trending hashtags for real estate today. So again, you can copy and paste these hashtags. You can also have it write like, give me keywords for my website. It'll pop out keywords for you. That's like a little SEO trick that I'm learning. I also had it do buyers tips and tricks. So you can do, give me 5 seller tips from a real estate agent. Bam, 5 seller tips. Now, again, you don't know how accurate it is. I would highly encourage everybody when you are using AI technology that you are going to read through it, make sure that it's accurate, make sure there's no, words missing or misspellings or anything like that. But it saves a lot of time. That's the end goal here. Is this is saving you time, letting you get content out there, and letting this AI technology kind of work for your business. Now, any questions on that before I go into kind of prompts? Okay. So going back to what I was saying at the beginning, this software on any of these platforms is going to only get better with the better prompts that you provide. Now, some of the prompts that I've been playing with is having this AI technology work for you as a prompt engineer to then keep providing you more results that you're trying to get. So, what I mean by that is like, I did this over here as an example. This is why I'm showing you this because this particularly does not work in Canva's Magic Write, but it will work in Chat GPT. So, a little nuance here that I've picked up. So, my prompt that I wanted this AI software to do was act as a prompt engineer for every question that I ask, refine my question into a better prompt, and then provide the answer. Do you understand? That's what I typed into this AI software. The software says, yes, I understand. So, you would like me to help you refine your question into better prompts and then provide you with an answer to redefine prompts. Is that correct? Now, here in Magic Write, once you ask something, and you get its response, it ends. So you have to always click that plus icon to keep that going, if that makes sense. So if I were to come down here to a new line and hit Magic Write and type in, yes, I understand, it's not gonna keep that prompt going that I've asked it to do. So let me show you what it does in Chat GPT though, which is why this is important. So in Chat GPT, I did the same prompt. Okay. So I said, act as a prompt engineer for every question I ask, refine my question into a better prompt, and then provide the answer. Do you understand? Chat GPT said, yes, I understand. As a language model, I can help refine your questions into better prompts and then provide you accurate answers based on my knowledge. Please feel free to ask me anything. So then I said, what are 10 buyer tips a real estate agent can provide? Then Chat GPT says, sure, here's a redefined prompt and an answer to your question. So they re-asked my question in a better way. Can you provide 10 tips that a real estate agent might offer to home buyers? And then the answer is absolutely here's 10 tips. It typed me out 10 tips that I can share with home buyers. And then it ended. And then the next one, because I asked this prompt at the beginning, was okay, now I got my 10 tips on the buyer side. What about these 3 seller tips? And then because I asked it to continue to be that prompt engineer, it's going to continue to better my prompts to then give me better results in what I'm trying to get this technology to provide back to me. Does that make sense? Okay, awesome. Now, um, so that's kind of how you make prompts work better for you. You can get really creative with these. I know a lot of people that I follow, like on TikTok, for example, or some of like YouTube shorts. There's a lot of people on here now because AI is becoming such a thing with Chat GPT and this magic, right? That people are throwing out different ways to do prompts so that you can get better results. So if you're ever like struggling with the results that you're getting, you might just hop on a YouTube video or a TikTok video and type in, how do I make better prompts for this? And it will give you a lot of results back. So, what questions can I answer when it comes to prompt providing? Okay. All right. So, that is basically the Magic Write and Chat GPT how to for you. The rest is kind of on you to get in there and have it generate, whatever you're trying to come up with for that day. But I also know that a ton of you have questions on maybe just Canva, maybe more on this AI. So I wanted to definitely open it up now for about 10 or 15 minutes of just some generic Q&A that you can throw at me that maybe I can show you how to do. So you can use the chat box or just unmute yourself, but ask me anything.
I found my way in the Magic Right, but can you show me the steps to get to that chat option you were showing us?
Yep. Okay, so when you're on your dashboard, go into Canva Doc. And then by the way, when you open this for the first time, if you do, you'll get like a whole bunch of stuff on the screen that's like, welcome to Canva Docs. And here's like its functionality. You can just like exit out of that and go back into a blank document. It's just kind of its, welcome message to the new interface of this. So anyway, when you're in a blank document, when you open Canva Docs, you're going to hit this plus icon and then you're going to click on Magic Write. And then that's where you're going to enter any prompt that you are trying to do.
Okay, yeah, I found my way in the Magic Right, but you were messing with the chat option as well?
The chat GPT?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, that one is going to be, let me put this browser in our chat here, this web address for everybody. So it will be at this website. Now, again, something I should probably mention about ChatGPT, it's real popular. A lot of people are using it every single day. So if you ever get on ChatGPT and it's like servers are down or we have too many people on here, essentially, like it's going to warn you that the software is going to be slow in working because a ton of people are using it. So that's why I'm pointing people to like Magic Write and other AIs, because this one, it gets a little complex with a lot of people using it. However, it has gotten better because they did just do a software update. So now ChatGPT is running on a version 4, which is much better than what it was when it initially launched. So anyway, you go to that web browser that I shared in the chat, and then you're going to click on this Try ChatGPT. You might have to enter some personal information, like your email address and stuff, but then it's going to pop you into this dashboard. And then this is where you're going to just start typing out what you want it to say or do.
Okay, all right, got it. Yeah, I was looking in Canva for that, so.
No problem.
Thank you.
Yeah. Who else has questions? Really? Nobody has any questions? No, like I want to know how to pop my image out or my email signature. No, creating flyers. I mean, anything, guys. Okay. Oh, I need to play with before I have questions. Yes, Lisa. And that's a really good point too. That's another reason why I love Canva. Any design that you create, you never lose it. It automatically saves. So this is definitely a program where you can get in and just play with it and you don't have to worry about anything. You can find all kinds of, information or different design tips and tricks just by playing with it. So I highly encourage you that if you're not really fluent with Canva, to just get in there and play with it. Now, there are some other things coming, like I said, and I know a few of them that I'm talking about that are coming that are going to be talked about in Canva's class today is they're going to be bringing more AI into this software. So we have a big competitor coming out. For example, we have Designer Microsoft, I think is what it's called. That one is going to be huge because it's going to be AI based. And essentially what that one looks like, I can even show you. It's not even out yet. You can get on a wait list for it. But Microsoft Designer is going to be an AI based basically content creator, where you go in and you type in, hey, I want, baking recipes, and it'll give you a video or a graphic with cake. You can go in and say, I want an owl sitting on a perch, and it will provide designs for that. I mean, anything that you can think of, it will throw it into kind of a creative design. Canva is going to have that too within its platform. It's already kind of in beta testing. I got early access just because I am such an influencer with Canva, but you can kind of go in now and type out in their AI prompts, give me a design with, a boat on a lake in front of something like a lighthouse or whatever, and it'll literally create it. It's insane. So that's a big one that's coming. It's going to be a game changer. There's also another one that's really cool. Like if you are not a fan of being in video yourself, you can actually go to like this one is an example, Descript. And you can like type out scripts and put it into a video that has like an AI type person, and that person will say your script, and like it's almost like a commercial. Like you're creating a commercial with just AI, but it looks like a video with somebody actually talking, and it's crazy. It's insane. Yeah, it is really cool. Let's see, just throwing it out there. The pro version can also be paid on a monthly basis. I believe it is $12.99 per month. You can have up to 4 users on one account. Each user content created is only viewable to the user unless you share it. That is correct. You can have multiple users on your pro account. You can essentially create a team. Your designs are only your designs in that team unless you share those. And you're absolutely right. There is a monthly option too. That's a little bit cheaper than the yearly, but even the yearly, I don't think is that bad. Any more comments, questions for me?
Taylor, how do you add users? If, say I want to add Skip to my account, I've got the pro account.
That's a great question. So when you are in your Canva and you want to add somebody to your account, you'll come up here to, let's see, I think it's under here. Hold on. Oh, invite members. I'm sorry. It's down here. It says invite members. You'll click that. And then it's by email address. It will send them an email to accept that invitation. I can have 5 people on my team. Anybody over 5 people is an extra $60 a year. So that is how you invite people to the team. And then they'll get the email. They just accept the invitation, and then they will have Canva access. Also, let's talk about sharing a design with team members or team. Yeah. So like if I wanted to share this design, I could just click the little ellipsis and hit share. And then you can invite them via email or name, however you want that to do. You can also change their permission to edit. They can only comment, they can only view. You can add a message and just hit send. And then they'll get an email that says, hey, this design's been shared with you. And then they can access that design. It's also live. So anytime you're in a design and somebody else is in a design, you can see what each other are doing.
What program is that script creator software on?
That one was Descript.com. There's podcasting, video editing on this one. It's pretty advanced. The Waymark one, Waymark.com, is the one that I'm talking about, where it will give you a video kind of like this. Maybe it'll show me. Oh, it basically will create commercials, or you can choose a narrator. So there's Waymark.com too.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, I will say some of these AI programs or these platforms, again, pay attention. Like some of them you can get free, some of them have pricing. So that's why I'm trying to kind of point people in other directions, because like I said, this is only going to get more advanced. So as Canva gets more competitive, all these other ones are going to get more competitive. So, I mean, just AI is going to be everywhere. Any other questions? Okay. Well, I sure hope you guys got something out of this. If you get in and you need help or want to run something by me, please let me know. And yeah, I hope everybody has a great day.
Thanks, Kayla.
Thank you.
Thank you.